Pegasus's last new Toon support and Melffys of the Forest. Make sure you guys smash the little crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. Pegasus got 2 new cards today. And, you know, I really just didn't expect them to not be, like, I figured it'd be, like, something Thousand Eyes related, but, like, this is what you got. Like, you got a bunch of Toons and you have this concoction of interestingness, but this is pretty flavorful. So it's a level 4 Dark Illusion Fiend monster. A Dark Illusion monster with 0 attack, 0 defense. So you can discard this card to activate one of these effects, but you can only use each effect of these cards' effects or names once per turn. So we can place a Mind Scan from your hand or deck on your field face up, or we can add one other monster from your graveyard to your hand that mentions Toon World. Then you can special summon it, ignoring its summoning condition. And if this card battles a monster, neither can be destroyed by battle. The fact that this is a discard revive from the graveyard as well, ignoring summoning conditions, is pretty good. So Kanji reads as the illusion with the dark eye of no face. I'm kind of curious to know how they're going to build on this guy in the future. Now you're probably like, what in the world's Mind Scan? Well, Mind Scan is, of course, Pegasus's ability that he had. So it makes sense that, you know, we kind of incorporate this into the deck. So Mind Scan says you can only use the second effect of this card's name once per turn. So while you have a Toon card in your field or graveyard, your opponent must play with their hand revealed. Also, you can look at their set cards at any time. And then if you have a Toon monster and a Toon Spell and Trap card on your field and or graveyard, you can declare the name of one card that was not activated and did not activate its effect in this chain. Negate the activated effects of the card with that original name while this card is face up on the field. Kanji reads as the eye that reads the heart. So we're basically creating a card that allows you to do exactly as Pegasus did. You're allowed to peep into your opponent's hand. You're allowed to, you know, foresee what is to come. And you basically get the ability to negate something as long as you have a Toon and a Toon spell down, which is not terrible. I mean, like, for the last wave of Pegasus' support, I don't feel like these cards are necessarily bad. It's definitely an interesting gimmick, to say the least. Because I definitely didn't expect, you know, the ability to peep into your opponent's cards to, you know, try to control the fate of the duel. Isn't that right, Yugi boy? Alright, we also got Melffy. So Melffy is a fairy tale Marchen theme of little level 2 creatures based around growing numbers of friends who activate their effects in response to the opponent's actions. And then during your end phase, they can appear, and during either turn, you can perform various actions to bring out a variety of Exceed and Synchro Aces to build up their charm, which is pretty interesting. Now we have the entire Melffy Rabbys squad here, and also it's pretty appropriate because Pegasus did actually get to enjoy Toon monsters at one point. So I think having these guys together is pretty appropriate. So Melffy Rabbys is a new level 2 Earth Tuner monster, and it's 300 attack, 1000 defense. So you can only use one of the first attack effects of this card's name once per turn, and only once that turn. So if your opponent normal or special summons a monster or monsters, we can special summon this card from your hand. Then you can fusion summon a Melffy from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field. It's actually pretty interesting. Immediate special and then fusion, sure. If this card is normal or special summon, we can add a Melffy monster from your deck to your hand. Then if it's a normal monster, you can special summon any number of beast monsters from your hand. So this is going to give Melffy the ability just to kind of regurgitate out an entire field if I just search for the normal monster. That's pretty interesting. This also gives more synergy to the normal lines for the deck, because it's like, well, you didn't really want to play the original normal, so this gives me a reason to now. Oh, excited Melffys. I love the facial expressions so much on these. This is a level 4 with 0 attack, 2500 defense. Okay. So, it is a Melffy monster plus a beast monster. Glad to see this works generically. So, you can only use the first and second effects of this card's name once per turn. Oh, cool. We can use both. On Fusion Summon, we can target an equal number of Melffy cards you control, an equal number of cards your opponent controls, and return them to the hand. This is your payoff, because remember, most of the Melffys have in-phase trigger effects that, you know, they can kind of come on out and play. So this actually works out just fine. If your opponent normal or special summons a monsters, or this card is targeted for an attack, you can target a beast monster in your graveyard, decrease this card's level by 2, and if you do, special summon that target. This just allows me to leap on into another Melffy monster to kind of keep the Congo line of things going. Nice. Melffy God Mommy, excuse me. Why has she ascended? What? So, it's 0 attack, 2000 defense with 3+ level 2 monsters. So once per turn, we can also exceed summon Melffy God Mommy by using Melffy Mommy. You control I'm sorry, the fact that the Melffy Mommy has just ascended to godhood is hilarious. So, if this card is special summon, we can add a Melffy spell and trap card from your deck or graveyard to your hand. This card gains attack equal to the combined attack and defense of all Melffy monsters attached to it. And you can detach 5 materials from this card to return all cards your opponent controls to the hand. That's a little bit costly. Why 5? But I guess it's not like the worst. Really wish it was on a quick effect. And then we have Melffy Statues game. This is where this is hide and seek, basically. Melffy Statues game. So normal spell card. You cannot special summon the turn you activate this card except for Melffy monsters. And you can only use the effect this card's name once per turn. Add up to 4 Melffy monsters with different names to your deck to your hand, and then it becomes the end phase of this turn. Okay. You can banish this card from your graveyard to target 2 Melffy cards in your graveyard, except for Statue game, and add them to your hand, and if you do, place the remaining on the bottom of the deck. This is red light, green light. Base. Man, add 4 and it becomes... So I could just do whatever I want. And then hit end phase, or slam this, add 4, hit end phase, and then just combo up during end phase. That is ridiculous. Okay, sure. And then we have the exciting Melffy Time. Okay. This is just them partying. Exciting Melffy Time. So you can only use the first second effects this card's name once per turn. So we can target 1 Melffy monster in your field or graveyard and return it to the hand. Then you can fusion summon a beast monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field. Okay. If you control a Melffy Exceed monster, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Your Melffy monsters, special summon from the extra deck, are unaffected by your opponent's activated effects this turn. Well, that's going to ensure that our big Melffy Mommy is going to stick around, but these cards are crazy good. Interesting. So what do you guys think about today's new support? Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think, and I will see your beautiful faces back here today, guys. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.